Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 friends. I'm just trying to pull this up over here if you give me excuse me a second. Let's see here. Okay. And there we are. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name's Karen, and I am from Cedar Creek Art Studios here in Warren, Ohio. I am an artist. I work with several different mediums and things like fabric, clay, paint, wood. Hey, Chris. Hey, Donna. Um, fabric, just a bunch of stuff. Welcome. Please say hello when you get in. And let me know where you're watching from. Um, Today I want to make a street lantern. This is I'm this is a I'm winging it as I go. So um what I'm going to use is a champagne glass, and then this jar with the lid. I can get the lid off. I just put lotion on my hand, um so this is what I'm planning on. Like, this goes like this, and then little electric tea light candle thingamabob, and then that will be the top of the lantern in there. So like I said, this is the first time me making this, so hopefully it's gonna work out the way I have it pictured. And I am looking. Oh, it was a snake and it bit me. For my glue gun, I gotta plug this in. And I figured I would kind of like decorate the post part with like some greens and some ribbon and stuff like that. So let me take you down here. I have on my Christmas shirt that my friend sent me. I love this shirt. Um, my friend Quiz sent it to me. I think it was last Christmas. So, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put Mod Podge on everything that I'm gonna paint. So I'm gonna be painting the entire champagne flute, the top of the jar, and just like the rim up here of the jar. This is going to be left clear. So before I even do that, well, no, I guess I can. I'm going to use some painter's tape too, so that I don't get this like down on this part when I get to that point. So I hope I didn't greasy this up too bad with my lotioned hands, because you would normally just like this brush is stiff as heck, um rub it down with wipe it down with rubbing alcohol. Get a new foam brush. One that's not so hard. So I'm doing this so that the paint will stick good and not slip slide away while you're trying to paint. how was everybody's weekend? I got the bestest surprise. My son came in from North Carolina with his girlfriend and her one daughter, and it was so nice to finally meet her. And did you ever meet somebody that, like, you feel like you've known them all your life? That's how she was. She was just wonderful, and I get why my son is just so happy. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Just so happy. He smiles with his teeth again. And he hasn't done that, and I can't tell you how long. You know, he used to give you this smile like, yeah, everything's great. But you know my son. And I don't want this to drip. You could tell it wasn't a true happy smell before. Let me get this here. Do it like that. But now he's just so happy, and I'm so happy for him. Hi, Vicky. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here with this part. So we spent, well, what had happened was Friday, Vanna came over with the kids, and I don't know, she was asking me about the cricket. So she had me come up here and, you know, show her about the cricket. So I showed her stuff and everything, and I kept on trying to go downstairs, and she was like, no, well, show me this or show me that. I was like, all right. Well, then, it's gloppy there. I'm going to go around just this part. Bill calls me. He says, honey, there's a special delivery package down here for you. And I'm thinking, geez, I don't remember ordering anything else. And, you know, I'm thinking, what else did I order that I forgot about? So I go downstairs, and I'm like, okay, well, where is it? And he said it was in the dining room. So walked in the dining room, and there my son was with his girlfriend and daughter. I'm wiping around the edge here where I don't, that's where I was going to put the painter's tape and didn't do it because I forgot because I was talking. There was his girlfriend and her daughter, and I just cried and cried and cried. I was so happy. But it was really, really good to see them. And we spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday with them, and then they went home Monday morning. But it was such a nice visit and so good to get to know her. And let me tell you, I laughed so hard that it was hurting my back the whole time they were here. We always have such a good time when my son comes to visit. So yeah, he had a wonderful pre-Christmas Christmas present. All right, I am gonna try and dry this a little bit here. This is, I don't want it to be lumpy. fancy do that. I wish they could have stayed longer, but Shell is starting a new job, and so he had to go back to work too, so. But it was nice, an early Christmas with them. Well, darn it. Okay, that should be good for now. And this should dry more when I'm working on everything else. Ugh. Yesterday, it was freezing here. It was like only in the 20s. I was so cold all day. And my downstairs stays cold. But my upstairs is hot. Alright, so I'm going to leave it upright for now. And just start painting this black. And I thought this would even kind of be cute if you put candy in that little jar there. It's going on the top. I want to make sure I get all the edges here. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Janet from Kentucky. Thank you for watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was the other thing I was going to do. I was going to put paper on my table, but I forgot it. So, set this over here to dry. And then I'm going to get this guy. Boy, I was in Dollar Tree the other day and the shelves are bare. Looks like a lot of people are doing Dollar Tree shopping this year. Hey, Marianne. How are you? I hope you're starting to feel a little bit better. and we'll let that dry. Now, I'm going to use Painter's Tape this time. And I'm just going to go around where the bumpy part is, where it meets the lid here, the top of the jar, I guess you would call it. Boy, the sun's shining today. For a change. I never realized how cloudy Ohio was till I moved here. Let's see if I've got it all. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And I'm just gonna paint around the rim. Up in here. Last year I made a lot of painted wine glasses too. Like I did them like snowmen and penguins, gingerbreads, and the base of it would be where you put a candle. Okay, set that to dry, and we're going to come back and give this one a second coat. Oh man, it was fantastic. Um, he makes me laugh. He makes me laugh so hard that I cry. Um, and he's always just so fun to be around. He's one of those people that just everybody loves. And he has a very big heart. And I really, 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 really like his girlfriend. I'm hoping it's going to be more than a girlfriend. Soon. Because they're perfect together. Okay, let me remove that again. I'm gonna This is going to dry a little bit. All my stuff is. And we'll get a second coat on this one. So is everybody ready for Christmas? You know I'm not. I still haven't baked cookies. We still haven't wrapped presents. I don't even know if I'm done shopping yet. Oh, did you, Vicky? That's nice. I wish he didn't live so far away. But it's nice that he comes to visit. And I just stuck my finger in that. One of my other kids moved closer recently. So it'll be nice when we can all plan to do a big family get together. It's hard when your kids are spread out all over the place. Mine are from Alaska to North Carolina and everywhere in between. Okay. Let me dry this one. Yep, all of them are out of the service now. The last one was working for the State Department. And his contract was canceled after they pulled out of Afghanistan. So now he's living in Pennsylvania. And did I just pull that off? Well, it's a speck of something, I think. He's living in Pennsylvania and he's doing something with drilling or I'm not exactly sure. He's working for a company that his brother-in-law's father owns. Alright, this one has a little bit of a spot here. Yeah, the one that's in Pennsylvania now used to live in Alaska. But now I have a daughter that's up there. Okay, I think I got it all this time. So they're a traveling bunch. Having a flash. Okay, now up here, I did not paint, but I did put Mod Podge. So, I'm going to peel this off. It leaked under the tape a little bit, but it wiped right off because it was still wet. There we go. Okay, I'm going to use some E6000. If I can get it opened. I'm going to put some in the center too. Make sure it sticks. And then I'm going to use some hot glue too, but this is just so that it'll stick now. But the E6000 is what will really, really make it stick. No, I didn't get it good enough. I've got to go farther on the outer edge. I just don't want it to ooze. Alright, let's do a little more hot glue too around the outer edge. There we go, I got it that time. Now, you move this over and let that set up for a minute. I'm just going to take some different color ribbon. Let me get this paint wiped up here. I think I'll go about, it looks to be about maybe 5-6 inches. And I'm just going to cut these in strips. And I'm going to do the same with the bigger ones, or the wider ones, I should say. Okay. And I'm going to add a couple lengths some jewel in there too. And a red pipe put there. Sparkly red. Oh, what did I do to my hand? I burn it with the curling iron. I burnt my forehead too with the curling iron. And I know everybody's going, why are you using a curling iron when you have curly hair? Because I was flattening my hair with the curling iron, but I didn't want it poker straight. I wanted it to have some body, but I burnt this right here too. I'm dangerous to my own self. Okay, so I'm just going to put this like this for now. And I'm going to take red one and that kind. That, oh no, wait. That isn't it. This way. This way. This way. Oop, dropped one. That way. Is that how I want to do it? I don't know. This is the way we're doing it. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. Then I'm gonna go red. And this one. Whoa, get back. This way. And I messed that up. Let me try this again. I think I'm gonna do it like this. I haven't done this in a while. This is a messy bow. And I don't think there's actually any right or wrong way of doing it, but I think if you want to get it uniform, you have to do them in some sort of order. This one wants to slide off. And then that way. That way. Lay down. I'll get it. I will get it to lay in there. This one. This one. Lay down. Yeah. And that. Make sure this one goes. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I got them all crossed now. I'm going to take this and squeeze these together. Hopefully. Twist. What am I making, Alana? I am making a lantern. Right now I'm trying to make a bow. But some of this I think got flipped. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. All right, so. Ugh. I'm just trying to like pull these around. And get them so that they excuse me. I want this tighter. Which way did I twist? There we go. Now I got it tight. I don't know if I like these doofachis in here or not. I just pulled a set out. But it's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna oh, I did it backwards. I know there has to be a way to remember which way you're supposed to cut these, but I'm not a bow maker. I leave that up to Chris and Dawn and who else? This way. Or this way. This way. I know I did it the wrong way. Now, how did I do it the wrong way? Darn it. Okay. All right. What the heck? This way. Okay. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. To me, anyways. Okay. I think. That way. Well, that one's kind of wonky looking. This way. Right. No. No. Hold it this way. Hoi. Who'd have thought this would be testing my brain? Not I. Not I, not I. It's fold up and go from the fold up. Okay. So from here. Ay, 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 people. Y'all, bow makers, I give you kudos every time I see you do it. Because God knows. And Chris making them with her hands. Lord. I'd have a pile of ribbon on the floor from dropping them. Because I do have one of those I don't know what it's called, with the dowel rod in you. Do it like that, back and forth between the dowel rod. That kind of bow I can make. But no, I had to get make this kind. I have scraps all over now. Ouch. I did it wrong. I folded it. Oh, from the fold. Ugh. I know Dawn's probably shaking her head. Chris is probably shaking her head. Easy bow maker? I don't know. My husband made it for me. This thing. Okay, so from the fold you cut up. Okay, got it, I think. Now, if I remember it, the next time I do this, it's another story. But we're going to give this a go. I'll be bugging you. You and Chris and I still have to put the vinyl on stockings. I still have cookies to make. I still have presents to wrap. Like I said, I don't even know that I'm done shopping yet. I do know I'm having a hard time finding stuff. And I can't say that, well, I'm looking for something special because I don't know what I'm looking for. I'll know it when I see it, but so far I haven't seen it. So, like I said, inside here I would put a battery operated candle. Except I don't know where I put them. So I have to go buy more. So I'm just going to show you a tea light candle in it. Of course not lit because it needs to have the top on it. Alright, I think I got them all. You have to go over there. Right. I'm just going to wrap this around here. Give me this snip. Can y'all see that? Don't judge the bow, guys. Janet, I used acrylic paint, but prior to painting it, I put Mod Podge on the glass so that the paint sticks better. And then you can spray it with a matte sealer, and that'll help with keeping the paint on there. Just did a little dab of hot glue on these hunks of pine. I don't know that I like them. Nope, don't like it. All right, let me see. Get some butts. All right, this one says Noel. And I'm gonna cut off the shank. And then I got the shakes. I am not putting a lot of glue on this, just enough that it's gonna stick. Because there's nothing worse than gloppy glue. Pick that up. Okay, like I said, I can't find where I put my electric candle thingies. So this is just to show you. I have short fingers. Get that in the middle there. And there. You have a lantern. What you think, guys? And then if you wanted, you could put like snow. Now, let's see here. How do I want to do this? You could take, the snow text like Chris uses, or you could take paint and sand and glitter, or you could use like glitter glue. Let me get a little bit of sand. Ugh. Or you could even take hot glue and paint it, and then yeah, let me do that because the sand's way in the back over there. Okay, so let's see, let's lift this up a little bit so you can see. All right, so I'm just gonna take some hot glue and like make drippies. Like snow has fallen on the top of the lantern. And you got to make sure that you don't seal it shut though, guys. So just do the top part without sealing it. Okay, give that a second to dry. get some. Yes, snow and sparkles. Still wet. That's a good idea too, Dawn. I hear some of that. Fake snow, and that's a really good idea. And then yeah, set the or you could even use Epsom salts for fake snow. All right, come on, dry, 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 dry. And it's up. This is something you can't use your heat gun to dry because you just remelt it. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. And I mean, if you didn't want a candle in there, I guess you could put candy in it or something. Like gumdrops or peanut M&Ms. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let me get my glitter ready too. Or you could even take those twinkle lights and put those twinkle lights in here. You'd have to hide the battery pack somehow. All right, let's put some white paint on here. And I'm just tapping it on. I don't, want it to look like, oh, it's painted white. And if you go off a little of the glue, that's okay too, because, it's snow and hide a battery pack under the cover. Good idea. You guys are great. I love how you put your input in there too. Give me more ideas. Lately, I'm really liking lanterns and painting birds. Okay, now, let's glitter this bad boy up. Oh! It wasn't dry yet. It will be dry, though. It will dry, guys. Really, it will. back in there. Get back down there. Well, my candle's standing on its side now, but I can't lift that because it's wet. But once this E6000 dries, this will be secure. You just got, and let me, where's the tube? 24 hours for curing. And maximum strength may not be used for 72 hours. So that's just a little FYI. But let's see if I can get it all in here. Like I said, the candle inside is on its side now because it tipped. But once this is dry, the paint in that, I'll be able to lift the lid and fix that. But I think it's pretty cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute, pretty cute. I know you love glitter, Dawn. But I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I know I was supposed to be live yesterday, but I was just totally wiped out after the weekend I had with my son, and he got up to leave at 5:30, so I was up at 5:30 in the morning, and I needed a nap, and I was just wiped out. Not as young as I used to be, even though I try to be. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I'll be back on tomorrow at 2 again. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Maybe painting. I know Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. I'll probably be painting too. I'm not going to guarantee it though, because with it being so close to Christmas, it's kind of hard to make promises. But thank you guys so much for coming and watching me today. I hope you, if I don't see you, if you guys have plans or whatever, have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for following and sharing and purchasing and joining memberships and paint parties and all that with me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a very Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then. And, well, I know I'll see you before the New Year's, so. But I love you all.